Good morning. Good morning, guys. It's Sunday morning, 23rd, and it's the day of my Tgix event. I'll be attending TGIX event today by Tomie Balogun. Please, the fact that you're seeing me doing makeup does not mean that I know how to do makeup. I don't know how to do it. It's just that I am rushing because it's a Sunday morning and I have to get to church before 9. Service starts by 9 and I want to get to church before 9. So I just have to do what I have to do. I want to make my face look presentable. So I'm not a makeup person. I don't know how to do it, but at least let's not go and disgrace ourselves. Alright, so I'm going to the Tgix event today. Tgix, that's like the Green Investment Club event, and I'm super excited, to be honest. So the thing is, background story. The founder of Green Investment Club, Tomie Balogun, is like the one that initiated or got me interested in anything personal finance, to be honest. Anything personal finance. So as I was saying, sorry, I had to get up to do something. As I was saying, Tomie Balogun initiated me into anything personal finance. Now, it's not as if I met her. It was just, I've always been inspired by women that are doing great stuff in business. So I was scrolling through Instagram that very blessed day, and I don't know, I saw a sponsored post from a lady, or a lady was speaking in the sponsored post, and she was talking about mutual funds and treasury bills. Prior to that moment, I've never heard of mutual funds, never heard of treasury bills. So I was like, what is this woman talking about? I don't even know what interested me to stay. It was one of those moments when I'm just like, I just need to follow somebody. I want to learn from somebody that is older. I was my 200 level then. So the sponsored post was directing us to our YouTube page. Please, if you see me doing anything, just accept it with love, because this makeup thing is not my thing. Jesus. Okay, so as I was saying, like, it's coming together because I had to pause it for a while because this thing can come and disgrace me on an international platform. Anyway, so I was looking for someone to follow that I could get inspired from, and then I went to her YouTube page and I ended up watching all the videos she had on her YouTube page that very day. I watched everything, and then I was like, okay, it's like this woman is making sense, so I like what she's talking about. And that was how I started to learn from all these things I'm doing. Please do not take makeup advice from me. Again, I'm telling you, I'm doing this right now because I want to talk about it, and I also want to go to church, and I do not want to be late. So if you follow whatever I'm doing, that's your business. That's your personal business, okay? So anyway, I started to learn from her, and I'm really excited to be doing this. So the thing is, I will be going to church first, and then after the service I will find my way to the island because I stay on the mainland. My church is on the mainland, so I will be going to the island today for the event. So a lot of people two people that I have learned from online are going to be speakers at this event. That's I think Miss Abiola. I can't remember what her surname is, but I learned from her two years ago. She was speaking at, was it 2 years ago or last year? I think last year. She spoke at Mrs Ibukun Awoshika's mentorship program or live series. I can't even remember which of them it is, but I attended it virtually. So she spoke then, and I liked what I heard. So I'm really inspired that she's coming again this time. She was so content. I'm like, I'm just so happy. Then Mrs Chinwe, I think Chinwe Egwim is also going to be there. I learned from her via YouTube as well. She was on a podcast with Arese Ugu, and she spoke then, and I'm like, these people are doing great things. Let's learn from them. Funny enough, I think she got on her own career path. She's the chief economist at Coronation Merchants Bank or something. So she got on her own path during her NYC days, like I am now, my NYC days. She served at Central Bank. I'm like, why did they stop them from sending people to Central Bank? Like, they should have just sent me to Central Bank, because I know how to it now. Do you get? So anyway, that was just I just wanted to tell you guys the background so that you understand why, because I put it on my Instagram stories, like I'm so excited. So I just wanted to let you understand why I'm excited. This is someone that I've learned from online for a long time. I bought her book, I've read her book, I have listened to her speak on live and everything. So seeing her, I don't know, I'm just really encouraged and really inspired. So I'll try as much as possible to do videos. I don't know if that's going to be possible there, no promises, but I'll try as much as possible to at least take pictures, maybe do short videos to show you guys. So I hope you just come along with me. An attempt to beat the traffic and not be late, I came too early. Too early. I ordered my boat by 12 because I was like, okay, it might take 1 hour to get here and all, and I ended up getting here within 20 minutes. I cannot believe it, because even going from home to my workplace, which is supposed to be about 10-15 minutes, it takes me up to 1 hour sometimes. So from the mainland to the island, I can't believe this. Anyway, I'm sitting downstairs and waiting for the registration to start, and then getting to it.
Call this a journey, and I ask you to sit back, relax, and enjoy a truly enjoyable activity.
Hello everyone. I feel please give me one choosing and deciding what is important at the plot of land down the road, or as I said, join Snoop Doggy Dog and go to the plot of land in the Metaverse and have some lovely architect build it for you. What sort of risk are you looking at? Understanding your risk appetite. That's something that is important. I don't have the answer. 20%. This is what she said she was going to do. She was going to do equities, tech, only tech stocks, 50%. She's going to invest in every company that is going to be in the future. That's what she's going to do half of it. She's going to do tokenized real estate, 5%. You don't want to own any land somewhere and invest there. She's going to do paid investing, 15% that are investing into the peculiar year, or let me say the pre-election year. So I would say investors should be cautious with the investment you're doing this year. So you should be working closely with your financial experts. You should be working closely with a reputable investment company so that we can advise you on the right mix of investment that you should be doing at every point in time. So my company, Metaverse, we're a fund management and a portfolio management company. So you can as well also just reach out so that we can guide you on the different investment classes you should be doing this year. Thank you.
Thank you. 1 minute or less.
Okay, so I introduced myself earlier as Victoria Crest Holmes, and at the beginning of the year, a lot of people always want to make real estate investments. You sure know who you should be speaking to after this session. I'll say to you, don't wait till tomorrow. We always want to make the excuses, it's too expensive. No, you can start by actually selling. That's how a lot of the big developers you see today have grown their portfolio. Come and sell, register with me, sell, make your commission, put it back into real estate, and boom, by December you'll be a proud owner of maybe a piece or a full unit of one of our homes. Thank you.
Speaking of that, the tokenized opportunity that was there, I remember somebody asking me, how does it work? Will I own the kitchen? So this token business, we need to talk about it, but I do agree with you that there's an opportunity to own, if not a full home, but a part of the home. So
I think just to back what you're saying, the easiest way to get into real estate, especially abroad, is that's the easiest way. Coming together, tokenization, and seeing that there's a level ground for everyone to get involved in it, and that's what Tgix have started. And for me, one of the biggest things I say to people is mindset. What is your mindset about investment? Educate yourself as much as you can. There's a lot of information out there to understand why you invest. People make a lot of mistake investing because they think you want to invest just to have a quick return. Investment is not quick. And the other thing I will say as a real estate expert and a real estate developer is the only business in the world that is called real estate is called real estate for a reason. It's property. You can see it, you can understand the asset, even if there's inflation, even if there's any recession, the property is still there. It doesn't affect anything. Living in Nigeria as a young boy, you understand even the illiterate invest in real estate. They own 2-3 houses, they get their rent every month. Understand that real estate is that class of assets that would never depreciate as badly as you can. And get education about investing abroad, not just the UK. There are loads of opportunity of real estate investment all around the world today. Just get more information around that. We as a business, we're one of the first people that developers in the UK, there are loads of opportunity with the UK real estate market, and we have a good partnership with Tgix, and we look forward to celebrating more wins with Tgix.
thank you, sir. Mr. Tomie.
Thank you very much. I would say that no matter how good a sector is, no matter how good a business strategy is, no matter how good governance will be, of key importance is the integrity of the people who run the business. So I have to keep an eye on that. That investors like Warren Buffett will tell you, even today, no matter how much, how the tech sector is doing, he will tell you, look at the individuals running the company. That's what he keeps his eyes on. Because that is the key deciding factor as to the direction of the company. So for us, for example, now, you've seen our records. You are also one of our investors. Many of you here are investors are interested in new instruments and also shareholding of the company as well. You can see the trajectory, you can see the people. We're coming up with some new opportunities this year. So keep an eye on that and yeah, that. You can advance it with them when they come. Thank you.
Okay, I would say investors should learn to diversify their portfolio. Very important to manage your risk. Secondly, I would also say pay attention to the companies that you want to invest in. Check the corporate governance, the structure, the integrity of the owners of the company. And lastly, do they have any regulatory oversight? Is there regulatory oversight from SEC very regulatory central bank. Very important. Thank you.
I think the first thing to think about is how crypto as an asset. So crypto in itself, all cryptocurrencies are assets, and that's how we like to think about them. Specifically, I'll focus on Bitcoin and Ethereum because Bitcoin is pegged against the US dollar. So the way the value of Bitcoin is measured is it is pegged against the US dollar. So what that means is there's an index to the US dollar and there is the value of crypto. And if the US dollar is going down, the value of crypto, Bitcoin specifically goes up. And if the value of the US dollar keeps going up, the value of Bitcoin will eventually come down. And that is sort of how sort of look at crypto itself. So today we have a less than 40K Bitcoin, we have a less than $3,000 Ethereum. This is the exact same value range we had for these two asset classes, exact same days last year. So last year, 2021 in January, we had Bitcoin at 29K actually on the same day, and during the year, it got all the way to 69K, and a year later, it's back at 29K, well, 33K range, if you will call it that, and that is a concern for a lot of people. And for those of us who invest very heavily in crypto, the way we think about it is we like to hold crypto assets for a very long time. Most importantly is what cryptocurrency does is there is a very steep, I don't like to call it steep, but there is a learning curve because cryptocurrencies take you away from traditional banking. And in traditional banking, and I think Nigerians love that, we're an economy where we like people to do things for us. So you like someone to come tell you, oh yes, you need to buy this now, invest in this now. We don't like to do our research anymore. A lot of people really don't, a lot of investors don't really do a lot of research that will help them make the right decisions. And unfortunately, or fortunately, that is what we have in cryptocurrency world because you have to do a lot of research. You need to know who's buying Bitcoin, you need to read their white papers, you need to see that they are executing their projects, you need to get involved with their Twitter pages, their Discord channels. You need to be fully involved in the project. I liken it to buying a house because if you own a house, you obviously want to know what the gate looks like, what's the compound, what's the furniture in the house. I beckon you to think about cryptocurrency the same way. If you're invested in any cryptocurrency asset, you need to know every single thing about that project. Okay.
Can I?
Is probably 25-30%. You've got to have some Naira in your portfolio, but that Naira in your portfolio must include some exposure to alternatives because often a lot of alternatives products offer you compounding and duration. It must include some exposure to equities. In equities, I don't believe that there are 20 good stocks listed on the NGX. I think, if you traded a very narrow market, the 12, 13 stocks on the Paramount Index, they're stocks you all know, there's a lot of information, a lot of disclosure about them. You will deliver first and foremost a strong dividend yield in everything in that index. Most of them have an average dividend yield of around 10%. On top of that, you will deliver some solid growth. And if you're also taking your dividends and reinvesting your dividends, you will have a nice diversified portfolio. You need some liquidity for emergency savings because you will get, it's not everything you can insure here, and you therefore have to provide for emergencies. And you've got to build a broad diversified portfolio, but it's got to be significantly, it's got to have a significant component of local currency in it.
Thank you so much, sir. So you stepped out of the investment banking sector into industry. I think that was when the telecommunications industry picked up in Nigeria. So, right now there's a huge trend with VC investing, investing in